Chat! Guess who's live? Me! I'm live! I'm live. Can you guys believe it? Holy. Holy moly, Pappy the First is live. Me? Pappy the First? Live? Live? I hardly know her. Okay, that was a bad joke. Bad joke. Bad joke counter number 1. Okay, that was rough. Rough and tough. Okay, but welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome. Or should I say, welcome? Actually, please don't. If you're a whale, please don't come. Please refrain from doing so. That would not be cool. Not the vibe we're going for this stream. But welcome in, everybody. Welcome. Welcome. Let me post on Instagram that I am live. So yes. I'm live. Can you guys believe it? Oh my goodness. Welcome in. Welcome. Joe Mama Masher. Bro, that's like the perfect name for a chatter in my chat. This goddamn perfect name, okay? Goddamn, that's a perfect name. I love that. Welcome. Yes, I am wearing the bunny girl outfit tonight. You can't really see it because the ears are on the hood. Okay? The image made it look like the ears would be like floppy, but they sit behind on a hood. So I'm like, what the hell? Put the hood on. See, but then it messes up my hair. Because I'm like, yeah, I could put the hood on. And yeah, there's the bunny. There you guys go. Wow. See, but then like the bunny girl ears, they just like, I don't know. I don't like having the hood on. Actually, if I put the ears like that. There we go. I guess that kind of works. Not really. Should have gotten a cakier fit bozo. What's that even mean? This is the one you guys voted on. You guys voted for this one. Okay? You guys are like kind of expected a Playboy bunny outfit. That was one of the options you could have voted on. You guys are like, oh. Wait, why don't we have that other option? You guys didn't pick it. Okay? If you guys wanted a different bunny girl outfit, then you should have voted harder, okay? Okay? It could have been option 2. That would actually be pretty funny. Option 2 would have been funny. But y'all were like, nah. I really want option 3. That's what y'all voted for. Statistically, most of us voted for this first one. Not true. If I look at the score, okay, based on the scoring, here's the scoring, guys. Here is the scoring. Fit 3 came in first, which is the one I'm wearing now. Fit 2, or Fit 4, which was like the typical bunny, like, girl fit, came in second. Okay? You guys are trying. The election was rigged. It was not. You guys voted. Okay? You guys voted. Okay? This is not did you do ranked choice voting? Yes, I did. I did do ranked choice voting. I did ranked choice voting for which bunny girl outfit I would wear, and y'all picked this one. And then y'all are like, I don't know. I like it. You guys voted for it. I don't like it. This one's kind of hot. It's like long sleeve. See, it's like long sleeve. But then it's like, feels very hot. Like temperature wise. You know? Yeah. But welcome in everybody. How are we doing tonight? Are we doing good tonight? Bad tonight? Okay tonight? Awesome tonight? Swag tonight? Cool tonight? Epic tonight? How are we doing tonight? Are we doing swag, awesome, epic? If you're counting after I voted, option 1 would have won. Well, then that's a you problem. Because I counted it 24 hours after I gave you guys option 2 the polls. And you're saying, also too, option 1 wasn't even close. Option 1 came in 3rd place. There were 3 votes that came in after that came in after I took the vote. Okay? It's too hot, take off the shirt. Then I'd be in my bra and that would be against TOS. So, no. Yeah. Read my message correctly then. Yeah, I know. I see the message. I see the message. See, you guys gotta vote harder next time. I don't know what to tell you guys. I didn't Chinese voter interference. It was not voter interference. Okay? I literally you guys voted for Fit 3. This is what you chose. If it were up to me, I would have voted for Fit 2. Okay? I would have voted for Fit 2 or 3, but y'all wanted Fit 3. Okay? Y'all wanted Fit 3, and then you guys are like, Fit 4 or 1 should have won. First of all, Fit 1 wasn't even close to winning. Fit 4 did come in 2nd place, but it didn't win. Okay? Not my vote. Yeah, that's how an election works. Sometimes what you vote for loses. I'm just saying, y'all gotta vote harder next time. Y'all gotta vote harder next time. Like, and y'all are saying Fit 1 would have won. And sure, Fit 1 got a lot of 1st place votes. But Fit 1 got, like, no 2nd place votes and mostly 4th and 3rd place votes. That's why Fit 1 lost. Because it didn't have the points to carry it. Okay? Is it a filter? No, it's not. I did my makeup today. Wow! I'm gonna raid the Capitol building. You're gonna raid the Pappy stream headquarters over this. Yeah, come to Antarctica. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you to come to Antarctica. Okay, I dare you to come to Antarctica. Yeah, raid the Pappy the First. Roblox now. No thank you. Also Wasted Hobo with the 110-day streak. Holy moly. Holy moly. Holy moly. But welcome in everybody. Hopefully y'all are doing good. It is Bunny Girl Fit Day. Even though also Pinball, I think you did a resub 7 months. Wow, that's more than half a year. Damn, what's up, chat? What's up? Yes, it is Bunny Girl Thursday. Yeah. Can you guys believe that it's Bunny Girl Thursday? You guys did it. Are you a boy or a girl? I'm a trans woman, so, but yes. Do you have a carrot? I do not. I was thinking about going to the grocery store to buy one, but then I was like, I'm like scared to eat fresh produce right now. I know they said it's lettuce, but I'm like, what if it's more than just lettuce? I'm like, I'll eat cooked produce, but fresh produce right now, I'm like, it's gonna kill me. It's gonna give me the diarrhea poopy, and I'm like, I don't see you hopping around my screen. No one's redeemed a fit reveal yet. No one's redeemed a fit reveal. Like you guys, You guys are doing a lot of complaining today. A lot of complaining that I'm hearing. I'm hearing a lot of yep, you know? Hi, I'm a YouTuber and I can't give my channel away. What? Huh? Just want to let you know, your sense of humor is witty and it makes everyone's smile. You are do witty. Keep bringing smiles to everyone. I will. I will. What if I redeem take an edible? You could. No veggies are safe if you cook them. Well, if you cook veggies, they're fine. Remember, chat, the Bugs Bunny cartoon when Bugs Bunny got dressed up as a girl? Are you guys saying I'm Bugs Bunny? That's kind of me, okay? Because Bugs Bunny is like the ultimate drag queen, okay? Honestly, Bugs Bunny was rocking, like, was like hitting like the fits, was like dressing up in drag all the time. Bugs Bunny was doing it for the love of the game, bro. Bugs Bunny loved cross dressing. Bugs Bunny was always like, how can I get Elmer Fudd to like follow me? Also weird that Elmer Fudd was falling for like a like woman rabbit, you know, like when Bugs Bunny would dress up as like a woman. Kind of weird that Elmer Fudd, a human, was falling for that, you know? Don't really don't really understand that. But does it need to make sense? I don't think so. I think it really needs to make sense. Yeah. Could have fooled me. Oh, yeah. Maybe you're similar to fool. You got a thing for furries. Ooh. Elmer Fudd, furry confirmed? Oh my god. Oh my god. Elmer Fudd's a furry, you guys. Wow. Wow. Though let's be honest, for instance, those outbreaks are more often with lax safeguards. Yeah. Shout out to Trump. I love getting the diarrhea poopy. Maybe even future like worms and stuff like that. So, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay, Pinballer finally redeemed the fit reveal. Finally. All right, this is the bunny girl outfit fit reveal. The skirt's actually cute. I might actually wear this skirt outside of just like the bunny girl outfit. Okay, here's the turnaround. Wow! You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what, guys. Bunny moment. Bunny. Yeah, hopping on it like I hop on these nuts. Hop on it like I hop on these. Gay? Yes, I am gay. Do you guys know? I love when when the YouTube chatters call me gay. It's like, yeah, I know. I know I'm gay. I'm very gay. Extremely gay. Probably the most gay. Probably the most gay person to ever exist. OMG, absolutely seriously stunning outfit. Thank you. Thank you. See, I think I know who voted for outfit 3, you guys. I think I know needs more cake. Have you guys not seen how caked up I am? You guys are hating. Um um yeah. So but yeah. People call me your filter is slipping. Not a filter. If you're talking about how I speak, this is how I speak. Yeah, I'm a trans woman. What about it? Yeah. But, did you have any surgeries? I have not. Yeah. But, oh my god. I ate walnuts before starting stream, and I have like, you know when you eat nuts, and then you get like bits of nuts like stuck in between like your teeth? You know, you get nut in your teeth. You know, who else got nut in their teeth right now? Okay, that was that was enough. Don't answer that. Actually, don't answer that. What are you drinking? I got a Earl Grey. I got a Earl Grey tea right here. It's a little lukewarm because I made it like an hour ago, but still pretty dang tasty. You know when you eat nuts? Yeah, I eat nut all the time. That's like my go-to snack food. I love snacking on walnuts. Walnuts and pecans are like one of my favorite snacks. I love walnuts. Walnuts and pecans? Oh yeah. Okay. Why can't you why can't we answer that? Wouldn't more like Earl Gay. Okay, I guess when I'm drinking it, it is Earl Gay tea and not Earl Grey. I guess you do have a point. Still have a. I mean, I guess that's what you could call it. So, yeah, you're gorgeous. Thank you. Do you have any hair care tips, Queen? I'd recommend finding a good shampoo, a good conditioner, and a good hair oil. Um, those are my hair care tips, advice. Because I think like having really good hair care products does make all the difference. Um, Walnuts contribute to balding. Just heads up. Well, I'm not balding, so. Would you be down to box Elliot Page? No, he'd beat my ass, bro. Have you seen him? He's ripped. He'd fucking beat my ass. The only thing I got on him would be height. Okay, only thing I got on him would be height. He'd kick my ass. Um, Girl gay tea. Yeah, I guess I am drinking girl gay tea. What's hair oil? So hair oil is pretty much hair or oil that you rub on the ends of your hair. I do it after I get out of the shower before I blow dry my hair, and it keeps your hair from like getting split ends and or breaking. Your dad must be so proud of you. He is. He is. So I mean, I'd be proud of my kid if they were running their own business and successful. Um, yeah, yeah. So, how tall are you? I'm 7 foot 12 inches tall, or 7 foot 12 inches tall. 7 foot 12 inches. Yeah, 7 foot 12. Yeah. Prune juice, a warrior's drink, bruh. Prune juice is like built to make you shit. I don't think I've ever tried it. Weird how I got hair safe shampoo and conditioner, and my hair is suddenly limp and lifeless. You have to find shampoo and conditioner that's for your type of hair. Okay, this might sound crazy, but there's different types of shampoo and conditioner, and you need to find out what type of hair you have, and then find out what shampoo or conditioner, like what. Because some shampoo and conditioners are made for more frizzy hair, some are made for more curly hair, some are made for more straight hair. It also depends, do you like what texture you want your hair to be? Like, do you want it to be drier, or do you want it to be like more what are your pronouns? Mine are she, her. 7 foot 12 inches tall is 8 feet tall. Not true. Fake lies. Lies. LAFMO read Nuzley's messages correctly. Weird how I got hair safe shampoo and conditioner and my hair is suddenly not limp and lifeless. Oh, I did read that wrong. Yeah. I got bro, my dyslexia my dyslexia throwing hands today. Holy moly. Um yeah. Uh yeah. Are you trans? I am. Um so yeah. Pappy is extra dyslexic just for me. I am. I always read your messages wrong. I don't know why I read other people's messages wrong, but I read Nuzley's messages wrong all the fucking time. Why didn't you get bunny ears? There are bunny ears. They're on the hood of this one. But but if I put the hood on, I don't think it looks as good. And then it's also too it's I look, it okay. In Amazon, the bunny ears were like this. They were like this. Okay? They made it seem like they stood up on their own. Okay? They do not. They do not. Amazon lied. I can't believe something I bought off Amazon would lie. Can you guys believe that's crazy? I did not think that would happen. Therefore, 12 inches is attached to measurement of a foot. Um, no, but I'm 7 foot 12 inches tall. I'm not 8 feet tall. If I was 8 feet tall, I'd be 8 feet tall. I'm 7 foot 12 inches tall. That's not 8 feet. Okay? That's just under 8 feet. It's 7 foot 12 inches tall. Yeah. Jerry rig it with some sticks. I don't have any sticks. Or tape? See, I don't have like all I have is clear tape, and that definitely ain't sticking on my fuzzy ears like that. Having them spread out like that with the arms out almost looks like dragonflies. Yeah, I guess. Yes. Please don't joke about dyslexia like that. It's feeling rude. I'm dyslexic. Diagnosed. I'm dyslexic. I hate when people are like, don't make jokes about dyslexia. I'm dyslexic. I'm gonna make jokes about my own disability, okay? I'm gonna make jokes about my own learning disability that I've struggled with my entire life, okay? That I had to go to speech therapist until I was like in 7th grade. That I had to have extra, like, schooling so I could be able to even, like, read and function, okay? I'm dyslexic. I had an IEP my whole entire life in school. Like, I had extra support. I was in all the classes that had more than one teacher. You know? I was in the classes with the people with ADHD and high functioning tism. So, yeah. But no. You've quickly become my favorite person to pass on shorts. Damn, you're funny. Funny? Funny looking? Actually, that's mean. Who said that? Honestly, I'm gonna fight whoever said that. 5 foot 12 inches is 6 feet tall, yeah. But 7 foot 12 inches is not 8 feet tall. It's 7 foot 12 inches. Yes. And I am dyslexic. I'm dyslexic, okay? Dyslexia, I have dyslexia. I've taken dyslexia tests on stream, okay, to even prove to y'all how dyslexic I am. And I passed it with flying colors, okay? And if you I wasn't trying to say you're not dyslexic, okay, yeah, so then why do you care if I make jokes about dyslexia, right? My jokes about dyslexia are very lighthearted, right? Like, I'm not saying dyslexic people are stupid. I'm literally just saying, yeah, I'm having trouble with reading chat messages because I'm dyslexic. That's me talking about what I gender dyslexia. Yeah, I mean, I am dyslexic. Like, you gotta think about it. I'm so dyslexic that in the womb, I read the chromosomes and I was like, uh, I mixed up the chromosomes, okay? How do you think I ended up transgender, okay? I misread what they were supposed to be. Even in the womb, guys, okay? I was like, XY. That's just XX. I was misreading them. Perfect example of dyslexia, guys. Okay? Are you a transgender person? I am. I am trans. I can't remember you saying we should exterminate people with it. With dyslexia? I never said that. You're putting words in my mouth. You're putting words in my mouth. I never said that. 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 You're putting words in my mouth. Kind of like the cognitive test that POTUS keeps taking. Yeah, it is funny how Trump every single month Trump is like, yeah, they gave me a cognitive test. They told me which one's the lion, which one's the giraffe, which one's the elephant, and I ace it every single time. It's like, yeah, that's a good thing. He talks about it like it's a hard test. It's like, yeah, that's the dementia test. They asked me to draw hands on a clock. They said, wow, very good, almost close, almost right. That's basically correct. With flying colors. I was straight for years, now I'm feeling things.
I was straight for
Well,
years.
I am a
Now I'm
woman,
feeling
so I'm
things.
a trans woman, so that is a type of woman. So is it gay? I don't think so. Um just passes right over my question. There's a lot of questions. Also thank you, Elsa Mir. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. I thought X and Y stood for extra yassified. Yas! I'm a next time I hang out with like a gay guy, I'm gonna be like, yo, next time I hang out with like a gay guy or like a drag queen, I'm gonna be like, yo, your chromosomes XY, extra yassified queen. That's gonna slay. That's gonna kill. That's gonna kill. That's gonna kill. Yeah. Um are you a Rocket League enjoyer? No. I've never understood. I played Rocket League one time. I did not understand what was going on. I was so confused. I was like, "Where the fuck is the ball?" Okay, it made me dizzy. Pappy, why are you a vampire on your shorts? No, that's like when you transition, you just have to like drink probably like a gallon of blood a day, and like that's not what a vampire. That's just like a normal part of transitioning, right? Um, all you have to do is say no homo once, and then you can blow out all your homies' backs out for life. True, true. If you say no homo, it's not gay. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows that. If you have socks on or you say no homo, it's not gay. Like if you kiss all of your homies goodnight, it's not gay. As long as you say no homo after, right? You can always say it's like saying takes backsies, right? Like if you do it with another man, right? If you're a man and you do it with another man, but then you say no homo afterwards, it's not gay. Should I honestly next time I sleep with a woman, I'm going to say no homo afterwards. I think that'll be so fucking funny. I think that'll be infinitely funny. I think that'll be hilarious. I'm going to do that next time. I'm going to do that next time. That's going to be actually so fucking funny. That's gonna be hilarious. We're literally it's gonna be aftercare, and I'm gonna be like, no homo. That shit's gonna kill. That shit's gonna be awesome. And then she's gonna laugh so hard. She's gonna laugh so hard. We're gonna end up doing it again. Crazy, crazy. Yeah. If a woman sleeps with a man and says yes homo afterwards, does that make him gay? Yeah. It does. It does. It is the rules. Thoughts on trans women playing in biological women's sports? I really don't care. There's so few trans women that even play sports to begin with, right? And it wasn't an issue till conservative people made it an issue, right? Also, thank you, country boy from the south. Thank you for the all the gold coins. But yeah, for me, I really just like I think people argue about trans people or especially trans women in sports, but it's like how many trans people are even playing sports? Like it's really I feel like it should be a case by case basis, right? Like yeah, sure, if there was one trans woman dominating in one sport and she was always at the top of the leaderboard, then yeah, sure, then like maybe analyze it, right? But if a trans woman's like, yeah, I just want to compete in a weightlifting contest and it's like not that big of a deal. Like it's I kind of don't care. Like to me the trans sports issue is such like a non-issue, right? Like the Idaho case that went to the Supreme Court on whether trans girls could play sports. It was literally just banning 3 trans girls from playing sports. It was a middle schooler, a high schooler, and a college student. That was it. 3 people. Why the fuck are we spending time writing legislation that's like banning 3 people from doing something they enjoy? I really just it does not it to me it's like such a non-issue that doesn't matter, right? trans people were able to compete up until from 2002 up until 2022. Not a single trans person won a medal at the Olympics. I really just I kind of like whenever I hear like the trans, I think it's just like okay, whatever, right? Here's the outfit. Here's the fit reveal. Here's the bunny girl fit. See, you guys can see the bunny girl ears. Okay, if I spin around, but like if I don't, then you guys don't really see them. But I think like to me, it's like trans people in sports. It's such a non-issue, right? Like it's okay. You're banning like maybe 5 people from playing sports. Okay, cool. Like it's just kind of dumb, and especially like if you want to talk like at a collegiate or professional level where things are actually for money, then sure, maybe there does need to be more research. But if we're talking about like a middle school or a high school level, right? Kids are just playing. Like sure, some kids are playing high school or like middle school sports because they want to truly be the best, right? But some are just doing it so they have like a social outlet. So they have something fun that they enjoy, you know? Oh my god, someone said, "We are Charlie Kirk. We carry the flame. We fight for the gospel. We honor his name. We are Charlie Kirk. His courage our own." Wow, guys. Glad you guys would let me sing. We are Charlie Kirk. It truly is a have you gotten FFS? No, I have not. Yeah, but yeah. So yeah. But high school sports all are serious and they can lead to college scholarships. Yeah, but most people that play high school sports don't go on to play college sports, right? I think I really just like I think the whole trans people in sports debate is kind of dumb. It's like, okay, we're we're banning people from like playing in sports, especially team sports. Like, right? Individual sports, yeah, but like team sports, we're going to be like, yeah, if a trans woman plays on a soccer team, there's going to be a massive biological advantage. You guys do realize it's a team sport and you have to work together, right? Sure, one player makes a team good, okay? But it's the team as a whole, right? The Dodgers aren't winning the World Series, didn't win the World Series back to back just solely off of Shohei Ohtani. It's also because they have the best team in baseball, okay? Like if we're talking about sports, like especially team sports, right? It's a team effort. It's yeah. It's also too it's like if a trans kid starts transitioning in middle school or high school, right? And they're on puberty blockers or they start hormones, they haven't gone through a male puberty, right? They haven't developed the quote unquote biological advantages yet. It's like, I feel like it's a waste of time for our legislatures to be focusing on trans sports. Um, yeah. It's also too, like, to all the people that are saying, "Oh, trans people playing sports," name one trans person that plays a sport right now. Name one. Name one. Okay, not someone who used to play sports. Name one trans person who actively plays a sport right now. Who actively is like competing. It's literally such a non-issue, right? And like I said, trans people have been allowed at the Olympics since 2002 up until 2022, and yet no trans person won a single Olympic medal, right? Um, yeah. So it's just like I really think trans people in sports is such like a non-issue. Um, Yeah. In 2020, in the Tokyo Olympics, the first openly transgender woman competed in the Olympics, but did not finish. Yeah. No successful lift. Yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah. We're literally less than 1% of the population, and even less of us play competitive sports, right? Um, yeah. So I really just like yeah. Then it shouldn't be a problem keeping them out. What I'm saying is I don't think the government should be spending time banning trans people from sports, right? Like if you're a governmental body, right? Like especially if you're a state legislator, the state legislator only, depending on the state you're in, only usually meets for like 180 days out of the year. That's not every state legislator. Every state legislator is different, right? But if they're spending one day talking about a trans bill that affects 3 kids when they could be focusing on improving your water quality, focus on improving your roads. Like, I don't know, it seems like a waste of time. I heard sex is a sport in Sweden. Get the fuck out. No way. It's no way. Is it? Is it? Um How's that even work? Is it like who finishes first? Oh my god. Oh my god, it is. They've declared, oh my god. Oh my god, they've declared it a sport. Oh, it's a hoax. It's a hoax. You guys were lied to. First Wikipedia article says in June 2023, a hoax was posted online stating that Sweden officially declared sex a sport and was hosting Europe's first ever sex competitions. It was false. Honestly, though, out of everything that we've turned into a sport, why has sex not been turned into a sport? You know? Seems like the one muscle people aren't really training, you know? Like, I don't know. How would you even set up a sport to even work like that? I think that would be interesting. Stay off my feed. Yeah, so if there's a not interested button, if you click like the little dots in the top right corner, or I don't know, let me look at YouTube Shorts. So if you don't want to watch me, chatters, there's this really cool thing that you can do. Let me open up YouTube Shorts real quick. Let me open up YouTube. Oh wait, not. Let me open up. Hold up, I'm opening it up on my phone, right? So there's this really cool thing. If you're scrolling on Shorts, okay, you can hit the little 3 buttons at the top. Oh, not the search bar. You can hit the 3 buttons next to the search bar and see where it says not interested. It says not interested. You guys can hit that. And then guess what? It won't show you it anymore. Whoa! Wow. Yeah. Um yeah, the O Face Olympics. Bro, honestly, it could be a good sport. What's the best way to get stuff off your algorithm? Is to engage with. Yeah, the best, honestly, for all my haters in chat, the best way to get me off your algorithm is actually to like and comment as much as possible. That will make sure you never see my stuff again. If you like and comment on every video and watch it at least 5 times, you'll never see me on your page again. See, because like social media platforms hate when you watch just one creator, right? They really hate when you just stick and you watch every single video of one creator. They really hate that. They really hate that. Um, yeah. Um, so yeah. Yeah. Um, so yeah. Um, am I gonna be here? We don't understand the question. Yeah. So, are your freckles natural? I do have natural freckles, but the freckles put on my face today. I did the makeup. I did them with makeup, but I do have natural freckles. But obviously my natural freckles were covered up today with makeup. Jay with the fit reveal. Okay, wait, let me, okay. Here's the fit reveal. Okay, here's the bunny girl outfit. Wow. Wow, turn around and then you got the bunny ears. Whoa. And you also got like the little bunny tail. It's just peeking out right there. You can see it. Wow. Wow, chat. Wow. Okay. Yeah, need me some carrots. Oh no! I'm not reading that follow name. I'm not reading that name. I'm not reading that name. I'm not reading that name that just followed me on Twitch. But thank you. Let's see when they created the account. Ooh, they created it last year. Well, they have 8 messages in chat already. Very interesting. Also, thank you, Olive Hine. Thank you very much for the follow. Thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. Oh my god. I thought like my window was like falling down. It was my AC turning on. I don't know why it like jump scared me like that. Looks cute, looks comfy. Is it, I don't know if it's the skirt's comfy. The like top part, it's not uncomfy, but it's not like super comfy. If they had sex as a sport, the conservatives would try to ban trans people from that too. Yeah. Well, that one we'd have an actual biological advantage in, you know? We'd have many parts. We'd have a biological advantage. Wait, Pappy, might be the right answer, here like this. They recommended, your content for a reason. Yeah. Your freckles remind me of chocolate chip cookies. Oh, now I want chocolate chip cookies. Chatter, I might make chocolate chip cookies tonight. Actually, I don't have butter. Fuck. I guess I could go to the store and get butter. Butter up these nuts. Do you wear skirts in public? I don't wear skirts. I wear dresses a lot. I don't wear skirts that much. Just because I don't have many skirts. So I only have like, besides the skirt I'm wearing now, I only have 2 other skirts. So I don't have that many skirts. I love wearing dresses though. I have a lot of dresses, but skirts, not really. Yeah. But yeah. The algorithm knows these people are repressed. Yeah, I think it's too. I feel like some people just they see a hot trans woman and they can't stop but say something. They're like, I gotta let her know how much she looks like a man. You think I look like a man? I think you're the delusional one. Yeah, like whenever transphobes come into my chat and they're like, you look like a man. Me? Really? Okay, cool. Sure, I don't know many men that look like me, but if it floats your boat, if it floats your boat. Also, thank you, okay, wait. I'm gonna, trying to read your name, but literally copied to my clipboard. Can you go away, please? Can you go? Okay. This bish is here. That's an awesome name. That's an awesome name. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Shout out to you. Can I be a mod? No. Yeah. Yeah, or I get comments that are like, that 5 o'clock shadow goes hard. But I transitioned early and I don't develop facial hair. So, it's like, fake freckles? The freckles that I have on today, yeah, are fake. So, yeah, I mean, if you guys want to call me a man, that's cool. I guess I'm just a hotter, sexier, awesomer, cooler, more masculine man than you. I really have a masculine aura about me. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Something about Something about my tits and my long nails, and my long hair and makeup. Very masculine features. Very masculine features. I had all my wisdom teeth removed. I'm supposed to go back to work as a diesel mechanic, bro. I needed like 3 days to recover from my wisdom teeth. That shit was rough. That shit was rough. Um, I'm bi, so IDK, you're just fucking hot. Yeah. See? You get it. You get it. You get it. Yeah. I've been plucking my facial hair. Is that bad? No, it's actually plucking hair makes it so it grows back slower. That's why people get waxing done. Because when you wax the hair, you're pulling it out from the root. But if you just shave like a hair, it grows back quicker because you're not fully ripping out the root. That's why I don't like to shave my legs, because I feel like when I shave my legs, the hair grows back so quick. That's why I use Nair. Your coworkers accept you? I am my coworker. I work for myself! Oh my god, guys, content creator! Wow! Yes, I make funny videos on the internet, and that's how I pay my bills. So, you wear less eyeliner than JD Vance. Oh, that's actually true. That's actually true. Wow. I didn't even think about that. Wow. Wow. LAFMO. I'm Luffy. I'm loopy AF. If they want me to go to work, they're gonna make less money. Yeah, honestly, yeah, because, like, if you got them removed today, you're probably still, like, hopped up on pain medication or, like, whatever they use to put you out. You said Dieselman? No, I was reading a chatter's message. I have Twitch chat and I have YouTube chat. I have two chats open at one time because I'm streaming. I'm vertical streaming to YouTube, but then I'm like regular streaming to Twitch. Thank you very much for the GOAT trophy. Thank you very much, Shamungus Opus. Shamungus. Yeah, Shamung. Did I even say your name right? Shamungus. Shamungus. I'm a lesbian. Oh my god. I bet you kiss women. Yeah. You, honestly, if you kiss women, that's gross. That's honestly, if you're a lesbian or a straight man, you enjoy kissing women, that's weird. That's weird freak behavior. And I, Pappy the First, would never enjoy something like that. Okay? Pappy, who's worse? Facebook comments or YouTube comments? Ooh, well, Facebook comments have photos. And Facebook does not have like any moderation at all. I don't even look at the Facebook comments because they're that bad. The Facebook comments I don't look at because they'll literally be like people hang like photos of people hanging, and I'm like, good lord, it's bad. It's really bad. Yeah. But who do you date? I'm bisexual. I swing for both teams. I play for both teams, you know. Yeah. Yeah. The Facebook comments are genuinely diabolical. And also too, the Facebook comments, a lot of them be posting like 4chan, like trans memes under my stuff. They be like posting us. Sometimes I look at them and I'm like, that's like, they like paint themselves as a Chad, right? But then it'll be like a Wojak with a neck beard and like a trans flag shirt, and they'll be like, "That's you," and I'm like, "Nah, honey, that's you. You're the basement dweller." I don't know. I go outside. I have friends. I don't feel the need to be mean to people on the internet, unless they're mean to me, and then I bully them. You know. But I bet you the people that I bully on the internet, once they're mean to me, they probably like it. You know, I get it. Sometimes I like being bullied by hot women too. So like, I get it. Do you like Mac Miller? I think he's okay. I was never like a huge Mac Miller fan. So yeah, I found out my friends is trans, and I don't know what to get for them. just be supportive, I guess. Love your nails. Thank you. They're so pretty. I love my nails too. Also, thank you, Child Sit Down. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Rival Streamer 1000. That was quick. Pappy, not gonna lie, Pappy, not gonna lie, Pappy, you remind me of FYN, the one who dresses up as a girl and trolls it. Finster? Are we talking about Finster? You mean Finster? You mean Finster? Who I'm mutuals with? Wait, are you guys talking about Finster? Finster? Wait, hold up. Finster. Fuck, dude, I can't spell. Yeah. Or she spells it with a 1. You mean Finster? Yeah. 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 Yeah, we're mutuals. Yeah. Why are you mutuals with everyone? Bro, I told you I know every single trans person. I tell you guys this, and you guys don't believe me. You guys don't believe me. I know every single trans person, and they know me. Honestly, mostly I find out about trans people not because I watch a bunch of trans content, but genuinely because they'll follow me on Instagram and I'll be like, yo, who's this person with a blue check mark? And then I go to their page and I'm like, oh damn, I've seen their stuff occasionally before, and then I follow them back. And then I'm like, and then occasionally sometimes I'll have conversation with them and I'll be like, that's pretty swag. It's because I make funny videos. I'm a funny personality online and people like that. Okay? People like that I make funny jokes and bits online and they go, haha, that's very funny, I'm gonna follow her. I'm not complaining. Take the wig off. It's not a wig. Why timeout? What did I do? I have a lot of words that are flagged by my auto mod. So it's probably that. Or if you write a message in all caps, or use a lot of caps in something. But yeah. So that's why. Probably wasn't anything you said. Because you've been in chat for a while, and I've read multiple of your messages, and you've been fine. Oh, yeah. So, I just see familiar trans women in my feed and start drooling. Chaser! Oh my god. Nuzley's a chaser. Confirmed. Pegged. I know what you are, Nuzley. I know what you are. I know what you are. My fave clip of Finster is when she ran into another Omega troller. And the clip with fuck, what's her name? Vlad. The clip with Vlad. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Also, mutuals with Vlad. Vlad's not a trans woman though. She just a cross dresser though. There's a difference. Oh my god. Could you? I feel like sometimes people come in here and they genuinely don't know the difference between like cross-dressers, sissies, trans women, femboys, and drag queens. And I feel like I kind of want to explain it, but I'm like, it'd probably go whoosh over people's heads. I think it was Nat. Maybe it was. Oh, it was? Okay. Yeah, that clip was fucking awesome and funny as hell. Yeah. I don't know how to feel about like the trans Omegle videos, because I don't know, they feel kind of like tacky to me a little bit, like, because to me it's like the whole point is like, oh ho ho, I'm like tricking you, I'm trans, but it's like, also Cuddle Bear, thank you for the follow, thank you, or not Cuddle Bear, not thank you for the follow, but the fit reveal, this is the bunny girl outfit, this is the swag. The swag bunny girl outfit. We got the bunny ears in the back. The bunny ears in the back. Ah, guys, that's the bunny. You really are beautiful. Yeah, the ears look cute from the back. Yeah. So does your mom. from your mom looks cute. That's me saying that me and your mom, me and your mom. Girl, even your legs are hot. Like, how? I got long legs. I have long legs. I have to buy 32-inch inseam pants. Do you know how hard it is? Do you know? Okay. Do you guys know how hard it is to be hot, tall, and skinny? Do you know how hard it is? It's so hard. It's. It sounds like the dumbest thing to complain about. It's so hard trying to find 32-inch inseam pants with a 26-inch waist. It's so hard. I sound like, oh no, my steak too buttery and my lobster too juicy, or my lobster too buttery and my steak too juicy. I bought the same Bunny Girl suit for Soko and Astra. Yeah, I assume you voted on this one then. Yeah. I love that you know how to apply makeup. Well, yeah, I've been applying makeup for like the past almost 6 years at this point. I've learned how to do my makeup. Me too. I'm 6'3". Sheesh! Put you on the court. Damn, you should be dunking on people. I feel like if you're above 6 feet and you can't dunk on people, cringe. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean you're over 6 feet tall and you can't dunk on a basketball hoop? All you gotta have is like 2 feet of vertical. Because I know your arms are probably like 2 feet right there. Okay? My vertical is crap. Work on it. Okay? If you're 6 feet tall and you can't dunk, skill issue. Okay? I'm 7'12". I don't even have to jump to dunk. I've researched. Actually, I'll tell you. Yeah. I've researched. I'll tell you my theory later. First, ask them why they changed. Why I became trans? Oh well, a trans person bit me. Trans person bit me and it turned me trans. That's what got me. That's what got me. Honestly, it was another trans person bit me and I was like, ah, and then like it slowly turned me trans. I was like, I need the hormones. Pretty crazy stuff. Heard it was time for time for a girl like me in here. Well, welcome in. Well, Bunnyphoria. Oh my god, it is time for a girl like you. Literally, this stream is for you. Literally, bunny girl stream. I got the ears. Oh my god, we're both bunny girls. That's crazy. But welcome in, first time chatter. Welcome in. I'm an average poppy measly 5'10", 5.5 inches. Yeah, well, I'm 7'12", so but do it with class. Do what with class?
But you do it with class.
Oh, me? Yeah, I'm pretty classy. Pretty swag, pretty aura. Yeah. Guys, would this stream be considered aura farming? Wait, I feel like if I was gonna aura farm, I feel like I would need to do like I feel like I would need to crazy stuff. Stay out of women's spaces. Yeah, I already used the women's bathroom. I don't know what to tell you. I've been using the women's restroom for the past like 5 years. Sorry. Mama's gotta pee somewhere. Would you rather I pee in your mouth? We could arrange something, I don't have to use the women's restroom. I could also just pee in my haters' mouths. Yes. See, you guys are freaks. You're saying yes right away to that. Interesting. A little sus if you ask me, okay? Tell me your makeup tutorial, please. All right. What I did today, okay? I'll tell you my makeup. I'll pull my hair back so you can see everything that I did. Okay, for my makeup today, okay? I did not concealer under my eyelids because I had like bags under my eyelids. So I did concealer under my eyelids. Okay? Then I did layer of foundation. Then I did lip. Then I which I just use like it's like a lip plumper, but it also is like a lighter color, like lip stain a little bit. And then on my eyes, I did like a light brown on the whole like eyelid. And then I did the eyeliner. I did like a little bit of eyeliner. And then I packed like a purple in like right on the corner by the eyeliner. And then under the eyeliner, I did just like a line of like sparkly red. And then the blush I did on my cheekbones, like right here, all the way up. I already have pretty like prominent cheekbones, so I don't feel like I need contour. So I just do blush above it, so it kind of gives like a more contoured look. And then I also did blush on my nose, and then I took an eyebrow pencil and I twisted it to get the freckles that I have. And that is how I did my makeup today. So, hello from Scotland. Scotland forever. So yeah. I would fight you. I don't know why you want to fight me. Interesting. Interesting that you'd want to fight me. I'd probably win. I've beaten grizzly bears. I've beaten lions. I've beaten tigers. I've beaten elephants. I've beaten full whales in the water. I've beaten blue whales, beluga whales, beaten dolphins, beaten a 15-foot great white shark. I've won in a lot of different fights. I kind of just be fighting the whole animal kingdom, just to, like, stay on top of the animal like food chain. So it's just like what I do in my free time. I train to fight vicious animals, barefisted. So I can vouch for the time she fought a bear. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, oh, and I also did mascara. I also put mascara on. But yeah, that is my makeup look today. Happy versus Lion stream. Look, I don't stream my fights with animals because then like people would be like, "Oh, animal abuse, animal cruelty. That's an endangered animal. Why are you fighting a silverback gorilla?" And I'd be like, "Because it's one of the Oh my god, do you guys remember the 100 men versus one gorilla? Do you guys think 100 men or one gorilla would win? See, I kind of think 100 men would win. I think some men would get hurt and die, but I don't think one gorilla would beat up 100 men, right? I think if it was like 10 men, yeah, the gorilla's winning. Okay, 100 men, all it takes is just for like a couple of the men to start the fight with the gorilla, and then all the other men just pile on top of the gorilla. Like I don't feel like that's that far of a reach, Uh, yeah. But so yeah, that's you're not a woman. Yeah, but I am. So cry about it harder. Cry about it harder. Uh, yeah, defeating the transphobes with facts and logics. What if I did the Ben Shapiro? Based on my facts and logics, bro. Ben Shapiro fell off. Talk about someone who fell off, bro. Ben Shapiro fell off hard. Ben Shabibo fell off almost as hard as I am right now. I'm not hard. That was a joke, uncalled for. But like 100 armed men versus a hippo. See, I think the hippo would win. Okay, because hippos can go in water. Like I don't think 100 men are gonna be able to stand in the same water that a hippo could stand in. Also, hippos can run like 30 miles an hour and like charge at you. You know, 100 men can't wipe his toilet seat. You think they can take out a gorilla? Actually, that's a good point. Actually, Nuzly has a good point. See, I think if the men were organized, they could beat the gorilla. Okay, but if the men were not organized, I don't think they would beat the gorilla. But I think one armed hippo versus being alone with a man in the forest. One armed hippo. Honestly, at that point, it's like you're gonna die to both. So, would you rather die to a man armed with a weapon, or would you rather die to a hippo on? Bro, what if we put lasers on the hippos? Well, okay, people are always trying to like figure out how to like make autonomous killing robots. What if we made autonomous weaponized hippos? Like you know how in Austin Powers they put sharks with lasers on their heads? What if we put what if we put what if we put rocket launchers on hippos' bodies, right? And then they could run at people and like fire missiles at the people they're running at. Okay? I think that's a good idea. I think that's a good idea. Bye. Have fun. Thank you for coming in tonight, Cherry. Thank you for pretty. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I think. That's a good idea. I think that would work. The Navy SEALs should definitely use more hippos. Yeah. Yeah. For like naval and like yeah. If they're storming beaches, yeah, for sure. Anyone know how old Pappy is? I'm 79 years old. Been alive for 79 years. 79 years young, as they might say. You're absolutely stunning and gorgeous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What if we strap 100 drones to a hippo and drop it on the ops? That's a good idea. We're cooking, guys. We're cooking, chat. Okay, we strap 100 hippos to 1,000 drones, and we drone strike with the hippos. Like we drop the hippos behind enemy lines. This is such a cool idea, guys. This is such a cool idea. Um, yeah. Thank you, Cuddle Bear, for the thank you for the breaking that down. We all know she's 79. Clearly, I'm not AI generated. I'm not AI. See, you guys say I'm AI generated, and I'm not AI generated. If I was AI generated, I would have way more fingers. I would have way more fingers, and like I would glitch out occasionally. Like I've had to use the women's bathroom once. The male bathroom was closed due to some idiot teens setting off fireworks in it. Yeah, you guys want to know something crazy? Before I transitioned, when I used to work at a restaurant, I would have to clean the women's restrooms. I would go into the women's restroom. Oh my god, into the world. But yeah. Immortal or celestial. No, I'm just like a vampire. Hippos with freaking laser beams. That's what I'm saying. Hippos with laser beams would be swag. Okay, hippos with laser beams are the future. Hippos with laser beams are the future of the world, okay? People are saying drone warfare, okay? No, hippo warfare. Are you a man or a woman? I'm a trans woman. But yeah. Like rhinos with machetes. See, rhinos don't have like the strength that hippos have. Like rhinos are they look intimidating, but they're really not that crazy, right? Hippos are genuinely crazy. Time travel to give ancient humans lasers. Ooh. That's a good thought question. What's one thing that if you went back in time to give ancient humans, do you think if you gave ancient humans it would progress their society farther? See, I think if we gave ancient humans vaccines and taught them how to make them, I think ancient humans would like refrigeration or vaccines. I feel like if we gave that to ancient humans, I feel like if you went to the future, you'd be like in like the biggest future. Wild to me how many angry people think they're right, but can't look up anything. Yeah. Time travel to give ancient humans hippos with drones. Yo, that would change warfare forever. Motherfuckers always be pulling up with the same "Are you an apple or banana?" question. Yeah. Oh, what if instead of riding horses, people rode hippos instead? That would be so much more badass, you guys. Like, could you imagine like a group of cavalry riding hippos instead of riding horses? Talk about cool. If we gave ancient humans refrigerations and vaccines, we probably would have already died off. I don't think so. Maybe. Um, girl, you work too hard. Don't give up. You one of my inspos. I don't work that hard, guys. Or bears. Ooh. Honestly, why haven't we domesticated bears yet? Okay, we domesticated wolves. We domesticated cats. Okay, but we haven't domesticated bears. What are we doing? What are we doing? I feel like a domesticated bear would be awesome. Why do we not have pet bears? Okay, pet bears. Pet bears. Okay, time travel to show them TikTok. Ooh. Yeah, do you think like ancient civilizations would understand TikTok? Do you think if you went back in time and showed them TikToks that they would understand things? I think if you showed them like a video of someone falling, I think they'd get that. I think they'd be like, I like that. I like that. They'd be like, what is this like wizardry? But like it's cool. Um it's hard to domesticate animals that can rip off your head with one swipe. Skill issue, skill issue. Look up Clark's trading post. We kind of had domesticated bears. They rode unicycles and stuff. Yeah, no, but I'm talking like household domesticated bears. And also, you're saying like, oh, that can rip your head off, but dogs can easily kill you. I don't think you guys realize how many dogs are like one of the deadliest animals to humans. Dogs and horses are deadly to humans. Okay, dogs and horses kill hundreds of people every year. Like, I don't know. Dogs are pretty dangerous. Yeah. That would be very cool. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's the future. It's the future. Okay, John Wayne on a hippo. Sound swag. Sound swag. Okay. Uh, vaccines and refrigeration reduce natural selection and increase dependency on technology. That's not true. um, Vaccines. Literally, the reason we've been able to have technological advancements that we have in the past 100 years are because we have vaccines. Because people are able to live longer and healthier lives, they're able to dedicate like more of their time and more effort to things, right? People don't just like die at 35 like they used to, right? People think of how many more children make it to adulthood, right? Uh, People have rode elephants into war. So if hippos were less aggressive, it could work. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Going on a Walmart adventure. Bye. I'll be back. Have fun. What are you getting at Walmart? Okay, if you're getting, can you get me ice cream? Can you get me ice cream? I'd really appreciate some ice cream if you could get some ice cream. From Walmart, maybe. I'll get you ice cream queen. Thank you. Thank you. This is a real question. Yeah. Can you please answer the question whether you played in a band? If you played in a band. I've never played in a band. I have no musical experience. I don't know anything about playing an instrument. So no, I've never been in a band. Natural selection is a thing. Yeah, but um I'm vaccine maxing. I've gotten 400 so far. That's more than me. That's more than me. I get like maybe one or two vaccines a year. I get like a flu vaccine. I stopped getting the COVID vaccine because the COVID vaccine literally knocks me out for days. The COVID vaccine is genuinely like it's bad. I mean, I guess that means it's working because I guess my immune system's like fighting it off. But goddamn, the COVID vaccine makes me feel like shit. But I do get the flu vaccine most years. So, if you catch a fish, I'll send you $5. Well, I am giving fish, so I think you should give me $5. Okay, if you don't know what giving fish means, that's a term for trans people who are passing. Giving fish, giving fish. Um, yeah. My parents are anti-vax, so lucky me. That's honestly people who are anti-vax. I kind of hope natural selection gets them. I'm like, I hope you get wiped out. Or you know what I've seen recently, which is crazy. There are people that are anti-sunscreen now. There are people that are anti-sunscreen. Okay? Anti-sunscreen. So we're just speed running skin cancer now. We're just, oh well, humans didn't have sunscreen 100 years ago. Yet they also got skin cancer way more often. And also there wasn't as much of a hole in the ozone layer. So the UV rays weren't as harsh. Well, wear sunscreen. Wear sunscreen. Okay? If you had to pick between eating 5 pounds of poop and shoveling 9,000 pounds of rocks into a 5-gallon bucket, which are you picking? Can it be human poop? No, no, I'm joking. I'm joking. I don't want to eat poop. I don't want to eat poop. Can I eat the rocks though? Can I eat the rock? Can I eat the 9,000 pounds of rocks? I just got back from Disneyland. Wow, that sounds magical. Disneyland's a magical place. God got angry at those parents that were big things in Oregon. Yeah. Yeah. Also, humans use mud as sunscreen when hunting. Yeah. Like, or have just stayed in the shade. Like, not using sunscreen is dumb. It's dumb. I love rocks, Prometheus. Did Prometheus say that? Bro, Prometheus stole fire from the gods and gave it to the humans. Oh my god. Also, thank you, Snipers Maximus, for the 5 gifted. Thank you very much for the 5 gifted. The 5 gifted subs? That's huge! Almost, some might say, humongous. Humongous? Pappy, you could be a Disney princess. No, I'm too cool. I make too many, like, sex jokes to do that. Yeah. Yeah. And I know you are straight. Me? I'm bisexual. I like men and women. So, yeah. I guess I am kind of straight. Me when I get back from Disneyland. Disneyland. Yeah, I've never been. I went to Disneyland as a kid. But I really don't remember it. I was like 4. I just remember throwing up on the bus on the way back. So, yeah, I wasn't expecting the ears shredding there. Yeah, sorry. So, well, that's what you get when you gift subs. You get a round of applause from my Twitch chat, from my alerts. I like to praise the people that support me. So, off stream elements, I don't want ads. Fuck off stream elements, I don't want ads. Guys, stream elements isn't the reason you have ads. That's because Twitch. That's because the platform Twitch. You are a beautiful human. Thank you. Yeah. So, you went because your parents wanted to go. No, I went because my older sister. When I was a kid, when I was 4, right, and we went to Disneyland, my sister would have been 8 at the, or no, not 8. My sister would have been 7 at the time. My sister, it was really my sister that like wanted to go to Disneyland. And I was a kid, so I probably enjoyed it. I was just young, so I don't really remember it at all, right? But the fit reveal, I'll do the fit reveal. The fit reveal, we got the bunny girl outfit on today. We got the bunny girl fit. Here we go, chat. You're welcome. Here we go. Actually, my legs do look pretty good today. The skirt does make my legs look really nice, but here's the back with the bunny ears. With the actual bunny ears, but wow. So yeah. That's kind of like chilling. Bing chilling. You guys remember it? You guys remember when John Cena did the Bing chilling? Wow. Cover yourself, lady? Bro, I'm not. Okay? I'm a bit of a. Does it have a hood? Do I? Yeah, I do. I do. Yeah, got a little foreskin. Got a little friend. Got my friend got a little hood. Uncover yourself, late. Damn, bro. Nuzzly horny, bro. Nuzzly, you are wild tonight. Holy moly. Nuzzly's like, take off all your clothes. Bro, Nuzzly ovulating right now. uh, so okay, I'm gonna taking a sip of water in my medication here. I'll settle just for the skirt. LOL, LOL. Yeah. Yeah. You're so pretty. Yeah. Got a queen over here. Get her crown. Thank you. Thank you. Dumb autocorrect. What did autocorrect do? What did autocorrect do? Yeah. So, comments are wild. Yeah, I guess my comments are wild. So, where's your dad? He's in Vancouver right now on a business trip. But I don't live with my parents. That's a lot more than you do. So, I would understand asking me where my dad is because you probably live with your parents. So, but yeah, my dad's in Vancouver right now. Wow! I have a dumb question. If you were shirtless, would Twitch still ban you? Yes. Yes. People who present feminine would get banned if you're shirtless, yeah. And I think even if you're a guy, if you're shirtless and you're not on a beach, that is a bannable too. Um so yeah. Also too, I don't want you guys to see how much more awesome my tits are without clothes, you know? Like I wouldn't want to do that, you know? Cuz then like whenever I would wear clothes, you guys would be disappointed. You guys would yeah. So it'd just be hard for you guys. It'd just be really hard. There was a shirtless gamer on Twitch for a while. Really? I did not know that. You can get away with it if you do body paint. You can be a woman that's like fully naked if you're doing body art. Kind of interesting. I don't know why you would want to stream body. I guess because people gift money and subs. Because, oh my god, nudity, but not quite. But to me, what I don't get is like, right? If you're on Twitch for like someone that's like as nude as possible, it's like I don't know. There are like websites for that. Um, Also, no birdie. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Um, it was a cis male, so double standard, of course. Yeah. But bikini streamers, how the fuck can they stream? So Twitch does allow if you're doing beach hot tubs. If you actually so pretty much Twitch's like TOS behind like whether they allow it or not is whether it's socially acceptable to be like wearing that in a place you're at, right? So like they don't ban people who like do beach and hot tub streams because like if you're IRL streaming and you're at the beach, of course there's gonna be people in bikinis, right? Um, but even then, there are still things that are off limits, right? Kiddie pools are fine, yeah, as long as there's some sort of reason why you're in a swimsuit, right? They pretty much just want a reason for you to be in a swimsuit, right? But you still can't show like underbust. Like underbust or side boob is still a no though. Like even if you're at the beach, that's a no. That'll still get you banned. So, who's your favorite music artist? Brockhampton. Um, I'm lurking. That's fine. That's fine. We love our lurkers. We love our lurkers. I love my lurkers here. Um, what's socially acceptable to have tits out in my own home? What if it? Yeah, it is social. That's true. That's true. I guess Twitch just hates women. My home is a clothing-free zone. I do sleep naked. I do sleep naked. That's kind of one reason why I'd never do a streamathon, because then I'd have to, like, not sleep naked for, like, a week or so. And I really don't want to do that. I really don't want to do... I like sleeping full nude. I literally take a shower before I hop into bed and, like, take off all my clothes. Because, like, I don't know. Like, wearing clothes and sleeping, it feels awful. I don't know. It just feels bad. I'm like, I want to be everything out, okay? My bits and my tits out when I go to bed, okay? When I go to bed, I don't want to be wearing anything, okay? Me too. I don't sleep with clothes ever. Maybe 50 blankets if it's cold. Yeah, I just layer blankets on top of me. Yeah. What if you have a stream dream, a steamy dream mid subathon? Well, I would have like the comforter on me, so you guys would not be able to tell probably. I do have night terrors. I do have night terrors and pretty like vivid dreams. So I'm like, I'd be more worried about a night terror. Like if I got a night terror and started screaming, like while I was sleeping on stream, you guys would be like, "What the fuck?" And I would freak y'all out. Yeah. Are you trans? Yes, I am. Um, do you know where I can find pirates? I need to finish a job. Like like pirates, like that. Lol, I'm 40 and haven't worn clothes to bed since I was 6. See, I didn't start sleeping nude until about like 22. 21 or 22 was when I started sleeping nude. Because for me, it happened because I slept nude one time while I was high, and I was like, this is the best thing ever. Why don't I do this more? So it just became like a regular thing. But understand it's not for everyone, you know? I love the people in chat. They're so interesting and fun. I see how slow some people's brains are. Yeah. Yeah. So after transitioning, yeah. Well, also too, like, I didn't want to, like, I don't know. I didn't know that sleeping nude was an option. I guess I knew that it was an option, but no one in my family slept nude. So I was like, yeah, I just thought I was like, yeah. When I was your age, I slept nude as well. My girlfriend loved it. She was nude too, of course. Okay, Twitch chatter. I don't know why you're trying to brag right now. Okay? Maybe don't brag. I don't know. I lucid dream, so I wake myself up from night terrors. Yeah. Yeah. Sleeping in the nude is problematic during tornado season. I just keep a bathrobe by my bed, right? Like worst case scenario, if I need to get up to use the bathroom or something, I just throw my bathrobe on, you know? Or you could just walk out nude. You know, I think people are so like paranoid about sleeping nude because they're like, what if someone sees me naked? But it's like it's the human body. Like like we've all seen ourselves nude and probably other people naked. It's not that big of a deal. I don't think it's really that big of a deal. Um like I think sure if you're talking about seeing someone nude in like a sexual manner, sure, but like if you're just naked, like I don't know, it's just like a naked body. I don't know, it's like not the end of the world, right? Like, ooh, fair point. It would get cold though. Not if you have a lot of blankets. Um, so yeah. How the hell exactly do you look like a girl? Estrogen. I started transitioning early. But I haven't had any surgeries now. Um, so yeah. It's a compliment. Please don't get any older. Chatter, I have bad news. Every single day I'm alive, I get 1 day older. I enjoy your live and your shorts. This is a nice way to end the day. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed them. Also, TL Libs, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Oh my god, guys, we're 2 followers away from my follower goal on Twitch. All I need is 2 people to go over to my Twitch chat, okay, and follow me on Twitch, and then we hit the follower goal for today. Can wear skimpy underwear at the beach, but not full nudity. You're actually on Twitch streams. You're not allowed to wear like thongs at beaches. So. Outgoing. Well, welcome in. Welcome in. Did you discover me from Twitch alone? That's crazy. That's great. Usually people don't discover... Twitch doesn't have that great discovery, but welcome in. Also, Twitch it forever. Thank you for the follow. 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 Swag. YouTube. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Some beaches let women be topless. Yeah. Some beaches even women topless. Wait, so they're bottoms? Boo, 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 bad joke. To the chatter spamming gay. Yes, I am. Very, extremely. Chatter spammed zesty twice and then said gay 3 times. Holy moly. I am gay. I am gay. So, plus I'd be more worried about my puppies and cats and the natives. Yeah. Tornado? I hardly know what. But, how many people discovered you from Twitch raids? That's a good question. I don't know. I feel like most people discover me from my other social media platforms. And then occasionally when I get raided, people discover me that way. But... when people ask if I'm gay, I say, yes, please. Yeah. Chatter, you got it down. You got it down. You know, elite ball knowledge. Anywho, I better drop. I should have been in bed an hour ago, but I'm really hooked. Sad to see you go. Sad to see you go. But thank you for coming in, Snipus Maximus. Have a nice night. Where did you get your hair? I grew it. I've been growing it for the past, like, 6.5 years. Also, thank you, Lulu, Regina. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, but where did I grew my hair. But in terms of the hair products I use Kevin Murphy shampoo and conditioner and hair oil. Their stuff works great. Their stuff works great. She got her hair from her head. Yes, I did. Are you attracted to boys or girls? Both. What age did you start liking men? Start? Honey, I've always liked men. It wasn't a age that I started liking men. I always did. I don't know what to tell you. I've always thought men are attractive. So, can you tell us your transition story? Okay, my transition story. Okay, the year is, well, I always wanted to be a girl growing up. Always felt like that. But then I kind of learned what trans was when I was like 14. Or like I kind of like finally learned what the words to describe it were. But then I didn't come out till I was 18, and then I started hormones at 19. So that's my trans journey, I guess you could say. Also, Pappy, fun fact, I went to Niagara Comic-Con and bought a replica of a string from Lord of the Rings. What do you mean, a string from the Lord of the Rings? Shout out if there's any other trans folks in the chat. Built like Brienne of Tarth. You're built like Brienne of Tarth? Can you give me your phone number real quick? No, I'm joking. But, bro, Brienne of Tarth is my favorite Game of Thrones character. My second favorite's Littlefinger. Littlefinger's so evil. Littlefinger's so evil and I love it. It's so awesome. what year did you develop wings? Oh, well, I fell from heaven. I am an angel. You know, wow. Been by ever since birth. Yeah, exactly. Thank you for sharing your journey. Yeah. So, but I left out the part that I was bit by a trans person, and then it slowly turned me trans, and then obviously that was amplified by like the 5G towers and stuff. So yeah, whole thing. So I would have gone on blockers as a teenager if it was available. Yeah, yeah. No Littlefinger, no. See, but Littlefinger's so Littlefinger. Most of the things that happen in Game of Thrones happen because of Littlefinger. They happen literally because of Littlefinger, and literally he like keeps the story going, bro. It's so good, and he's so evil, and then he kind of like fucks up. He gets too ambitious. That's his issue. He literally was the best player of the Game of Thrones. He just became too ambitious. And people started to see through that, right? When you go from being the master of coin to all of a sudden the head of the veil to all of a sudden trying to gain like power in the north, people go, I don't know. This guy seems kind of like a power climber, and how does every single person around him end up dead? So, if you like vampires, I recommend recommendation for you, the Black Dagger Brotherhood. I don't like vampires. I just did one. You know, difference, huge difference. How tall are you actually? 7 foot 12 inches. I don't know why you guys don't believe me. I'm 7 foot 12 inches tall. Yeah. I'm not tall, just an ally, but dragged into a group of friends, trying to make me a femboy. Save me, Pappy. You know you can just say no, right? Chatter's like, oh no, all my friends are trying to turn me into a femboy, and I can't resist. You know you can say no, right, Chatter? Like that's a you you could do a mog off with clavicular. Yeah. Yeah, probably would outmog clavicular. Not gonna lie, the bunny outfit's growing on me. Aren't you a vampire in all of your shorts? No, I just have vampire-like symptoms. That's just what taking HRT does to a person. Um, yeah. She's a vampire in your mom's shorts. Yeah, I'm a vampire when your mom's on her period. Ah, freaky. Okay, that was maybe not. I don't know. That's not that freaky. I feel like. Yeah. Did you do the bunny things yet? No, I'm just in a bunny girl outfit because that's what chat got. She's from Transylvania. Yes, exactly. Wait, what are we doing today? Just chatting today. So yeah. I do not condone where Pappy took my joke. I didn't take your joke, I stole your joke. I reworked your joke. None of your jokes said mention menstrual cycles. I just brought that up. You know? Constant blood flow must be good for vampires, yeah. Bro, I wonder if there's like vampires out there that are like ethical vampires that are like, I don't like hurting animals or humans in my vampirism, so I only get blood ethically. I only get like they only drink period blood because that's like an ethical source of blood for them. That'd be interesting idea. I think I might be cooking, guys. I think I might. There might. I don't know. Vampire idea. Only drinking period. Yeah, it's like the. It's like being vegetarian for vampires. Yeah, not like kosher. I'd say more like vegetarian, right? Like vegetarian or vegan vampire. They only drink period blood. Pappy, we have blood banks. Yeah, true. OMG, you're effing pretty tonight? But aren't I effing pretty every night? Why just tonight? Why just tonight? I feel the need to say just tonight. Um, yeah. So, but, blood bags? Yeah. Yeah, blood banks. Vampire that runs a blood bank, and they just like skim a little bit off the top. They just skim a little bit off the top. Pinballer with the fit reveal. The fit reveal. Let me stand up. Let me stand up. Everybody stand up. Wow. This is the fit reveal. Wow. There's the bunny girl outfit. Let me turn around. Ooh. Bunny girl outfit. Wow. Wow, chat. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Wow. 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 Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. What do you think of blue collar jobs? I think they're pretty swag. Most of the jobs that I had before this were blue collar jobs. Um, I never had a job that wasn't a blue collar job. Most of my job experience is in restaurants, and that's a blue collar job. Well, I don't. I mean, it's not white collar, but I mean, working in a restaurant, you're on your feet all day doing physical labor. So it is a blue collar job. You're just inside, I guess. Um, but yeah, I think blue collar jobs are respectable. I don't know why people would look down on them. They're what kind of keeps things moving and functioning. So, um, yeah. So, looks kind of goth. I don't think you guys know what goth is. You guys said looks kind of goth. I don't know. Sometimes people say things like that, and I'm like, it's not goth. Just because I'm wearing black doesn't mean it's goth, right? Like, yeah. Remind us before you began your transition, did you have, romantic girlfriends? I mean, before I transitioned, I had two girlfriends before I transitioned. Like, but the relationships didn't last very long. I've never had a relationship last more than like 5 months. I don't know. I'm not a serial dater. I don't know. I kind of like being alone with myself. Um, but I also have, I guess, high standards. Do you date cis guys? I date cis guys, girls, women. I date guys. I date men, women. Yeah. Um so why can't you like females? Refer to them as women. But I do like women. I like both women and men. I've slept with both. So um shout out to me. I sleep with your mom every night, so I love women. So date her, I hardly know her. Wow, what a knee slapper. Holy pee my pants. Holy peeing my pants. That was funny. Not just T or just not T for T. I would do T for T with a trans guy. For me like I don't know. For me, not dating a trans woman has more to deal with like I don't feel like I would be able to be a good partner to a trans woman because I feel like I wouldn't be able to listen to her talk about like her dysphoria because I feel like it would like I don't know. I don't know if this happens to any other trans people, but I feel like if I hear like another person talk about like what gives them dysphoria or what they're dysphoric about, it like I don't know. It kind of sometimes will unlock like a new insecurity in me. So I'm like, I don't know. So, but yeah. Um, do cis women accept you? Yeah, I've dated plenty of cis women. So, like, I've been with plenty of cis women. Um, also too, like, I'm not dating hetero women. I'm not dating heterosexual women. I'm dating mostly lesbians and bisexual women, right? Because I'm a woman, right? Um, like I'm not a man, right? Um, I'm trans, so that's T for T. See, I just like for me, like I don't know. For me, it's like I don't have anything against T for T. I just don't feel like it's for me. Um, you know, I don't know. I'm just like, kind of like whatever. But yeah, not trying to date someone that misgenders me. Oh well, no, I'm not trying to date anyone like that. But I also wouldn't date any like fans or people. Like sometimes I match with like people on dating apps and they know who I am, and that's kind of like a for me it's like a like right like if you follow me on social media and like we match on a dating app or something, or like you're a viewer, like I wouldn't want to date you because for me it's like you know more about me than I know about you, right? It's like a information imbalance that kind of makes me feel uncomfortable. Or it's like, okay, why do you want to be with me? Do you want to be with me because I'm like an internet celebrity, right? And like I'm or like do you actually like me? So your Riz is definitely up there for real though. Oh yeah, I can Riz up. I got Riz. I got Riz. Okay. See, I'm telling. I don't know why. I don't know why. Like so many like alpha male bro dudes are like telling young men that like to get women to sleep with you, you need to be like an alpha macho man and have like a good body. Nah, you just got to make her laugh. If you make someone laugh, if you make someone enjoy spending time with you, they'll gladly go into the bedroom with you. Okay? If someone likes spending time with you, if someone's like, this person's funny, this person's entertaining, I like listening to them talk. I like the conversations we have together. It's an easy no-brainer, right? The emotional connection's there, right? You gotta unlock the emotional before the physical, right? Because I feel like if you just go for the physical before the emotional, you'll never have like meaningful relationships. That's my tip. That's my advice. What about a first time chatter? Yeah, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm like y'all are shooting your shot. Also, I don't want to do a long term relationship. So, and it's like I guarantee you, most of you do not live where I live. So, what do you identify as? I'm a trans woman. Pappy, you stream too much. I stream every single day. I don't feel like I stream too much. I like streaming. I enjoy streaming. And in terms of like my streaming hours, I stream roughly 70 hours a month, right? I don't think that that's a crazy number. Um, is there an OF? No, and there never will be. Yeah. So, hell nah, don't discourage. Yeah. I'm just kidding. So you like women too? Women and men, yeah. Um, I have a horrible serial dating streak. And take some time to be single. I think there's nothing wrong with taking time to be single and like exploring yourself. Because I feel like being a serial dater, you never get to like find out who you are, right? Outside of a relationship. And I feel like you kind of have to have like a strong self identity if you want to have like a strong relationship, both friendship and like romantic wise. So, um, yeah, that's my advice. Uh, who the fuck are you to tell someone they stream too much? Yeah, I mean this is also my job, right? Like I wouldn't tell someone you work too much, right? And I don't even think I stream too much. Like I said, I stream 70 hours a month, right? So I stream roughly like 2 to 3 hours a day. That's not in terms of some streamers, okay? You want to talk about someone that streams too much. Look at XQC. Look at Hassan Piker, okay? Them motherfuckers are always live. They're always live, bro. Sometimes it's like, go outside and touch grass, bro. Why are you live for 8 hours a day? Okay? Good lord. Okay? Like with streaming, it's like, right, you have the ability to have a job that you can make your own hours. And you're gonna sit and stream for 8 hours? I don't even know how people stream for 8 hours. Like, this is my full-time job. And, like, I cap out at, like, 5 hours. Like, once I hit 5 hours on a stream, I'm, like, kind of cooked. Since my divorce, I've actually enjoyed being single. Took some time to get there. Yeah. Do not support Hassan. Why? Oh, the electric collar. I am a Hassan watcher. I don't agree with everything Hassan says, no, but I do like watching Hassan. So, yeah. No way I could stream for that long. I'm way too ADHD to focus for that long. Yeah. In this streamathon, maximize profits. Yeah. I don't know if I would. A streamathon sounds like a lot. I would try a 24-hour stream before I try a subathon. So, yeah. So, I bet they get more viewers too. Being live longer doesn't always equate to more viewers, right? Why do I support Hassan? What do you mean? I think he has good I think he has good policy sometimes, and he's supporting a lot of candidates that are doing a lot of good. Um, I I I think sometimes he says things like, "Look, I don't agree with him on everything. You shouldn't agree with someone on everything, right?" But I also do think he is entertaining sometimes. So, I do not agree with his out of touch views, but that's all I'll say. How are his views out of touch? I feel like a lot of what he says is kind of spot on about the Democratic Party. I think, sure, on some of his foreign policy views, sure, I think sometimes what Hassan says is a little kind of wild, but I feel like at least on domestic policy and talking about like election strategy and stuff like that, I think he's fairly spot on. Who are we talking about? Hassan. Never seen a streamer who streams more than 8 hours that doesn't look like they've Adderall. That doesn't look like they've what? They've done Adderall? Is that what you're trying to say? Can you queef for me? Chatter, I don't have a vagina, so I cannot. Yeah, so I can't do that. I meant to say, do you crack? Do I crack? I I crack your mom all the time. Is Hassan bald or is that Hassan is not bald, guys. Hassan Biker is not bald. I'd like to intravenously inject. LOL. I don't see any rabbits. Lies though? The bunny ears. Okay, you're gonna be like, I don't see any bunnies. Okay? Literally, the ears, okay? It is the bunny girl fit. It is the fit. So, how are you divorced? I'm not divorced. I was reading a chatter's message that was talking about how they got divorced. I've never been married. Nor do I plan to be married anytime soon, right? So I don't even know if I would get married per se. You know, because I make just like $20 billion on Twitch every year, and I would just have to sign like such a large prenup that it'd just be like so hard, and then they'd probably like try to divorce me and take all my money. Whole thing, Um, uh, so, marry chat. Bro, I like wedding stream, guys. I could go to like a thrift store and I could find a wedding dress, buy it, then I could get married to Twitch chat. That'd actually be. I'm writing this idea down, chat. This is a good idea. This is a good idea. This is a good idea, chat. Stream idea. Stream idea. Get married to Twitch chat. Stream idea. Marry Twitch chat. Marry Twitch chat. Okay. Cooking with this idea. What is your gender? I'm a trans woman. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of men have to worry about prenuptials. I think if you're getting married in general, you should sign a prenuptial. No matter how much money you have, you should sign a prenuptial. I think because signing a prenuptial is like signing a prenup. It also too it makes it in the case of a divorce, you already know how things are going to be split. And I think it's much safer to go into a marriage knowing how things are going to split because it's going to save both y'all like stress and like money and time if you guys do get a divorce. Um, it's more like spending the money up front because I think a lot of people get married thinking that they're not going to get divorced, but obviously, right, divorces can happen, right? Even no matter how much you love your partner or no matter how much you trust your partner, they could cheat on you or like other things could happen. So I think it's always just a good idea to agree on what the terms of the marriage are before you even get married. I think that's a good idea. Um it's going in the book. It is going in the book. Except that wedding dresses are still expensive at thrift stores. They're like $50. I've seen wedding dresses at thrift stores that are like $50. They're not bad. They're not bad. What's my spirit box Ouija board stream idea? The book. Yeah, I did put that one. I did put that one in the book. They turn out to be serial killers, so prenups are good ideas. Yeah, yeah. So, but yeah, I think prenups are just like a good idea, regardless of who you're getting married to. Also, too, you don't know like how financially things are gonna turn out in the future, and I think it's good to just set like, oh, like yeah, we'll have like a clean 50-50 split, and you can take everything, like you can take nothing. You'll get nothing and you'll like it. You'll get nothing and you like it. Or you can be like, I don't know, you get everything. Everything in the divorce. Your mom gets everything. Joe Mama gets everything in the divorce. Joe Dada gets everything in the divorce. Everybody gets everything in the divorce, and the divorce is like crazy and wild, and Joe Biden. All right, guys. All right, join the raid. Join the raid. If you guys don't join the raid, I will take off all. I will actually poke holes in your water, like in your pipes in your house. I'll poke holes in them, and then you'll have leaking, and then you'll have mold, and it'll cause you to slowly go insane because you'll have mold in your house. Okay? There's 36 of you in here. Come on! More of you guys join the raid. Otherwise, I will poke holes in all your pipes. Okay? Alright. Alright, guys. I will see y'all tomorrow.